Oui, bonjour, oui. Bonjour les jeux. Oui, Summer Game Fest. On a failli oublier qu'il existait, mais il existe. Il est là. C'est quoi? C'est comme le 3, mais c'est pas le 3. Et en général, c'est bien fait. Et ils ont plein d'exclus. C'est parti. Super musique de Diablo, by the way. Let's go. On m'a fond. Hein. Bonjour. Bonjour YouTube. Ça va être sûr. Par contre, on peut enlever ça peut-être? Merci. Ah. Mais... Ah, c'est... Ok. Bizarre. Ambiance bizarre, mais... C'est lui qui organise... lui, de l'autre côté. Voilà, le Summer Game Fest. C'est joli. D'aucuns diront que c'est plus joli que le résultat de la petite sirène. C'est vrai que l'an dernier, il l'avait fait à distance, il avait enregistré avant et tout. C'est joli comme décor, j'aime bien les couleurs.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this.
Oui, bon, peut-être qu'on a lancé le 2022 avant. Mais saviez-vous qu'Alisto Protocol est sorti? Oh, il dit la même chose que l'an dernier, du coup.
There are a lot of great games in development.
Alors, il y a de plus en plus de jeux.
Our goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat, ça vous hype les gens?
Alan Wake 2.
Je vais... Ah, ça y est, elle parle de tout le monde. Alan Wake 2, ça me hype.
We do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. All I'll say right now.
Bien sûr, jusqu'au bout. C'est cohérent. Mortal Kombat, j'avais bien aimé le dernier jeu. C'était pas si mal. Pour moi qui suis pas du tout dans ce style de jeu normalement. Oh! J'allais dire, si ça s'appelle pas Prince of Persia, il y a un problème. Hein. Plus fort. T'entends pas. Merci beaucoup Dalan. Bienvenue. Vers les prochains jeux. Ils vont oser faire un jeu mobile, arrête. Non. Bienvenue, merci beaucoup. Sur quoi t'étais? Après c'est sympathique quoi. Ça va, c'est joli. C'est pas un arc. J'ai du manque dans la maison. Pas de soucis. Merci beaucoup en fait, merci à maman. C'est un jeu mobile. On était sur Diablo. Ah, des gens de qualité du coup. Drôle de choix de musique quand même, non? Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez. En tout cas, bienvenue à tous, ça fait plaisir. Ça vient de commencer. Pourquoi pas? Ça sort sur toutes les plateformes. Mini va dire normal pour un jeu graphisme mobile.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years.
Après, c'est sûr que c'est en 2D, quoi.
couldn't
Alors ça,
keep
on en
you
parlait à
waiting on
l'instant,
this
du
one.
coup.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's
Bah
on the
montre,
roster?
vas-y, oui.
How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No
Now.
spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is
Est-ce
an
que vous avez joué au tout premier
extended
Mortal Kombat, les gens?
first look at the story, gameplay, and
Il y en
yes,
a un
of
qui est sorti
course,
sur la Game
the
Boy. Parce que moi j'ai joué à un
fatalities
truc sur la Game Boy qui était Mortal
Mortal
Kombat, je
Kombat
crois.
1. Let's
Deux.
do it!
La bagarre.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Non. Si, attends, c'est le même visuel que... Oh, cette efficacité. Puis il a boosté sa vitesse d'attaque. Ça se voit. Il joue imprégnation de gif d'ailleurs.
Have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ouais, ça c'est joli. Ah, mais c'est le truc de la piscine de Dead Island. C'est très joli. VS en 6 mois. J'avoue. Oh, mais il y a toujours une communauté assez active quand même hein, dans le versus.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Ah si, je pense que c'en était un. C'est juste le montage. Je pense qu'il est mort hein, dans l'histoire. Après le pétage de crâne.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Très joli. C'est très joli. Non, franchement... Ouais, hein.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Ouais, je pense que c'est pour la... le trailer qui te font des enchaînements. Bon, tu te mets là et tu bouges pas. Hein. Les décors aussi sont pas stylés. Les coups sont stylés, mais les décors aussi. Hein. Ah, le trailer est vraiment top. Allez, hein. Trop bien. Enfin, façon de parler, excusez-moi, hein, je suis encore me faire juger. Hein. Explosion macabre. Stylé.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Comment il s'appelle? Bou? Excusez-moi. Et Bou? Ok, quelqu'un doit être prêt.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11.
Ouais, là, il y avait des
basically
trucs à
was
deux,
kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now. And there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay, the cinematics.
Et moi aussi, Valo, c'est
le
genre que
the thing we got to talk
un peu
about
plus
are these
hermétique, le versus.
cameos, because we
Mais
saw some pretty
quand il y a un mode
amazing
histoire,
stuff there.
c'est
Now,
sympa.
tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main
Parce que justement, t'as ce
character
côté
that you pick,
très
and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can,
donc on peut appeler un pote, en fait.
basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like.
C'est juste ton perso et un
the
soutien.
best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move.
Et la touche pour les invoquer, vous voyez en haut.
And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a
combo. Du coup, c'est un cooldown.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero.
Okay. Il y en a qui sont à la fois en soutien et en
same
main.
thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID.
Les gens dans le chat du truc initial, ils sont horribles.
That's right. This is
a
very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more
Il y a
excited in
beaucoup de
terms
fois
of
écrit
getting
Fortnite
players'
aussi.
hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals.
Franchement, ça m'arrive moi ce trailer.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so
Et le
much
coup
for giving us
des
the first
doublons là,
look
des
at MK1. As you
duos
said, this weekend people will be
qui
playing
combattent
in
entre eux,
press
t'as
media,
envie de
so
voir
we'll
ce que
be
ça
seeing
fait du
lots more
coup.
coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
Si y a un mode histoire, ça peut être sympa.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action
Non, parce que moi, la
RPG
bagarre pour la
fans with the
bagarre,
release
bon.
of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
Oui, le meilleur jeu.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE
Oui, mais Diablo
since its
4
release in
plus, non?
2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now.
Bah,
Here
déjà, il y
is
a
your
Jean-Paul
first
Van
look
Damme,
at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Path of Exile 2 du coup. Ouh, je mets des petits micros à chaque fois. Ça me fait penser que j'attends trop Baldur's Gate.
Where are the gods?
Go Baldur's Gate.
What's going on?
Mais on va plus avoir de vie. Hein. C'est catastrophique. C'est génial, mais c'est catastrophique. Ils font trop penser aux péteux dans Diablo. Ça me stresse qu'ils restent à côté. Ah là là, ça va être bien ça aussi. Très stylé ça là. Ouais, bah forcément. Hein. Forcément.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
C'est Street Fighter. Comme disait Ibris, hein. On est beaucoup sur les versus là. Hein. Vous y avez joué ou pas les gens? Et je m'égare pour Path of Exile, bien entendu. Si jamais vous posiez la question. Mais bon, chaque chose en son temps.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Comment on a trouvé Diablo 4, c'est ça? Moi j'ai adoré l'histoire. La campagne, j'ai adoré. L'acte aussi, c'est fou. Exo Dragon Cross Street Fighter. Collab 1, hein, attention. Capcom, ils aiment bien faire des collabs de toute façon. Mais de toute façon, c'est les mêmes, Exo Prime.
From Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Ah mais c'est le docteur. Nicolas on dirait trop le docteur.
That's right.
Eh mais Dead by Daylight, il s'arrête jamais.
Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Oh bah écoute,
This
cool.
man's bold
Comme
creative
quoi.
choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game
Moi, c'est la meilleure
Fest,
campagne qui est sur un
Nicolas
Diablo.
Cage.
Ah oui, quand même. Mais bon, on va pas en débattre ici. Hein. J'ai refait tous les Diablos juste avant le 4. C'est clairement la meilleure.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
J'ai joué au tout début à Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the screen to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it.
I mean,
this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ouais, bon, c'est un skin quoi. Tiens, tes gars. Après, c'est sympa, tu vois, genre c'est bonne ambiance, hein. Y a pas de mal. Mais il y a un peu ce côté bingo, on a invité sur notre show un acteur connu, quoi. C'est plutôt cool en soi. Hein. Ouais, c'est un skin.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you. Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
Yes. J'avoue. Moi j'aime beaucoup la
But
série.
it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Elle est cool.
I won't abandon Siri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected.
T'as encore le temps du coup. Si tu regardes là, tu seras ready pour la 3.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
La tête. Oh pardon pour le micro.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
Pas fort là-bas. On se à Diablo déjà.
For the first time, I understand real fear.
Avec Guess qui s'amuse. J'entends que ça parle pas.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Netflix. Oh, mon cimetière est épique. C'est parti. Oh, c'était trop bien ce Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Je vous recommande. Excellent jeu. Bon, j'avais eu un peu peur. Mais c'était grave bien. Il était si beau. Oula! On est sur la bagarre. Pardon. The Witch Hand. Pardon. Petit fast FPS là. Oh là. Trop joli encore. Bon, ça c'est le genre de truc. Pour juger, faut avoir les... C'est Witchfire, ok. Je crois qu'on avait déjà entendu. Hein. Faut avoir le retour arme en main, quoi. Entre guillemets. Hein. Faut le feeling des armes. C'est une pub, ça, non? Non. Bon, hop. Non, ça doit être un jeu VR énorme. Je pense. C'est pas de la qualité d'un peu là, quoi. Ouais, voilà, tu vois. Un jeu VR. Enfin, j'installe la VR. J'ai la place maintenant. J'ai un casque, moi j'ai la version filaire du casque HTC. Tu t'y mets, Amérique? Ah, si même le modo commence à faire ça. Ah, en plus tu triggers du coup. Terrible. Comment tu vas? Faut que tu me dises, hein, les suites que t'as eues. Oh, ça. Ça va être bien. Non, je pense pas en coop. Je crois que ça joue en coop. Hein.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Ouais. C'est des gens qui ont fait une preview récemment, il me semble. J'ai vu passer sur Twitter comme ils étaient en preview. Je sais pas s'ils ont sorti leur preview. Bon, ça c'est efficace, hein. Moi j'aime bien. C'est le genre de jeu que j'aime bien. Ça a l'air très joli. C'est une reprise de la musique, non? En tout cas... Faut que je vois ce qu'on fera. Parce que j'avoue que ça me chauffe très bien de faire un petit coop dessus. C'est une question d'organisation et de temps. Hein. Faut quelqu'un qui a le même créneau. Pour pousser ça en stream. Peut-être que Mini sera OP.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
Vas-y.
Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh, mais c'est marrant, sur Twitch ils sont en avance. C'était déjà sur Sonic. Anti-Sonic. Moi j'aime bien les remakes, les gens aiment pas en général. Mais j'aime bien parce que parfois ça permet de revenir genre bah pas avec la même maturité forcément, hein. On a plus le même âge que quand on a joué à Sonic la première fois. La première fois que j'ai joué à Sonic j'avais 7 ans. Et j'aime bien du coup. Parfois c'est l'occasion, même pour le stream aussi, c'est l'occasion de se faire ça en mode ensemble quoi. Redécouvrir, revivre le truc. J'aime bien. Waouh. Du coup là c'est pas un remake d'ailleurs. Enfin je sais pas, on dirait un remake. Mais amélioré. Ah ouais non pas du tout. Comme s'il l'avait boosté, surboosté. New Feels, Classic Feels. Franchement bien. Oh, ça sort cette année en plus, cet automne.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
On parle de FF là? Ah non! Honkai, c'est vrai qu'Honkai Star Rail sort sur Play là. C'est vraiment un bon jeu. Je vous le recommande. Il est gratuit. Et en free-to-play, vous avez aucun problème. Vous n'avez pas besoin de mettre d'argent dans le jeu. Aucun souci en free-to-play. Hyper quali. C'est du tour par tour, mais sympa. Par contre, la ligue, c'est pas bon ça.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
C'est le même doublage que le héros principal, je crois. Rules are meant to be broken. Elle, c'est celle de la bannière en coffre, je crois.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
C'est mon quali, visuellement. Ah, du coup, au début, ils avaient dit que ça sortirait en juin. Au final, ils vont le sortir en fin d'année sur Play.
Inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Liza P is a Soulsborne
Liza
like
P, ça va être
game
insane.
team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Et ça sort aujourd'hui. À l'aide! Liza P. C'est du Souls-like, normalement. C'est trop de jeux, ouais, je suis en train de me dire tout ce qui sort cette année là. Allez. Oh là là.
Je t'ai rencontré.
Ça va être fou avec ma nouvelle config ça.
Et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant.
Très très joli.
Je te fuis parfois, mais je reviens quand même. C'est plus faux que moi. Tout est.
C'est plus
faux que moi.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
19 septembre. Ok. 2 semaines pour le skate, quoi.
That's right, a
une
demo
démo.
for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th.
Voilà,
Now
je
it's
juste après, je
time for
pense.
the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created
On l'a
by
fait
one of
après la
the
démo.
most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
On teste Lies of P juste après. On dirait du Dragon Quest. C'est joli aussi. Hein. Il y a un style. J'espère que les musiques vont pas bloquer la rediff. Alors bien sûr, ma vidéo sera démonétisée, ça c'est sûr. Mais juste j'espère qu'on pourra upload la rediff sur YouTube. Parce que des fois ça bloque la publication. Bon c'est joli mais ça me hype pas. Pas mon... Si on baisse le son, ça change rien. C'est pas une question de volume. C'est pas du tout une question de volume. Ah, tu voulais dire le couper carrément? Non, on va pas aller jusque là. Tant pis.
Sandland, get ready to become an
Je couperai sur la
unlikely
rediff
hero
si
in
besoin.
adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Non, ça... On connaît. Là, c'est que des jeux déjà sortis, tout ça. Ça, non, du coup. Ça, oui. Le 29 juin, j'ai pas vu l'heure, 16h, un truc comme ça.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Interactive.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world.
Youpi. T'as vu qu'il y a la démo de Lies of P qui est dispo là?
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments.
Je vais l'essayer après.
Destroying anything in their path.
Salut Mario.
You must find them. Harness their power.
Ouais. Oh, ça vaut le coup d'essayer.
And put down this threat once and for all.
Non, il n'y a rien eu concernant le Steam pour l'instant. C'est good, c'était stylé cet atterrissage. Ah pas mal hein, une petite transi là. J'aime bien, j'aime bien. Petite transition animale. Toujours sympa hein. Il y avait ça là dans Ravendom, on pouvait se transformer en corbeau. C'était pas mal. Playfrononliberty.com. Play.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Inscrivez-vous. Hop. C'est ici la plateforme Steam. Ouais.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting.
C'est bon, je suis inscrite.
We're taking up our arms. Hold the line up here.
Ça c'est pour toi, Lynn. La bagarre, la bagarre.
Keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
Oh, ça c'était si bien. Meilleur jeu. Vraiment, on a passé une soirée sur ce jeu. Beaucoup trop drôle. Partie Animal, c'est... Ah ouais. C'était la ligne en plus. Donc trop marrant. Enfin, comme ça, c'est une grosse soirée là. Ça va être bien.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and rolling volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Ah. Ah. C'est bon. C'est le lecteur a senti mon désintérêt. Là, il passe plein de trucs. Hein. Ce qui veut dire qu'on arrive à la fin, peut-être.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. See you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023.
Okay.
We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's, you know, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways.
Ils veulent arrêter de parler, ils
there
arrivent
is
pas
no
à gauche.
right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two.
You're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought a murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Portland Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Bien sûr. Oh là là. Au secours. Au secours d'avance, hein. Non mais j'ai ma technique. Je mets le son à 50% et c'est ok tiers. Grâce à ça, je peux vous faire des jeux comme ça. J'ai peur rien qu'avec le trailer. Avance en fait. Vraiment. À quel moment tu t'arrêtes comme ça? Cours! Mon Dieu. Il a 32 balles dans son pistolet, ça va. Ah non? Si. Durée de vie avec cette façon de jouer? Le triple. Ça pour montrer que c'est beau. Bah oui, c'est beau. Oh là. Ok. Faut arrêter, hein. Ça sert à rien de lui tirer dessus. C'était quoi ça? Elle en a 5 du pchit qu'elle a fait là. Refais le pchit. C'est ce qu'il veut. Ah oui, la tête, c'était mieux. Non mais, si on avait eu le son à 50%, on aurait moins plat. Moi je pense qu'on peut le réussir comme ça. Tout tu tiens au son. Le blanc. Par contre, s'il y a un bla, faut arrêter. Hein. C'est bon, j'ai fait Dead Space, j'ai fait Callisto Protocol. Je peux faire ça. Hein?
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
En plus, le petit côté enquête et tout. Ça me hype.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Le gars qui a crié.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Il y a tellement de jeux Warhammer qui sortent.
No, Captain. Tyranids!
Je vais vous décevoir, mais ça me hype le moins ça.
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
En tactical, ouais. En action comme ça, non.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Oh, elle est bien la statuette. Oh non! Mais peut-être. En vrai, c'est taffé, hein, parce que les bonhommes ont beau être en pixels.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall.
Ah ouais,
Now it is
ça a
time
l'air
for
bien réalisé,
another
quoi.
global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world,
Faut voir
a
un peu quel
brand new
style ça va être,
story,
mais
and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check
il y a
this
un vrai
out.
truc. Ouais, Saber, il s'arrête jamais, hein.
We gotta be ready.
Ah bah alors là, le petit Bon Jovi, terrible. On va être copyright pour Bon Jovi.
On my mark.
Ça va être la musique du trailer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ça joue pour toi, Mimi. Oui, oui, à chaque fois, elle dit ça. C'est ce que j'allais dire. C'est totalement un jeu pour toi. T'es là quand... Remnant, on pourrait faire une coop dessus. On verra, mais ça pourrait être cool. Toxicommando. Oh le nom.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Ah, il parle Baldur's Gate 3.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
He
said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, and to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
It has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors into it.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art. I'm
glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics and the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Après, il le vend bien, là.
That's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're going to make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Le plateau est trop beau, je maintiens. On n'a pas dû un grand top there.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2. Exclusive to PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words,
ah oui, c'est le Pokémon
like
avec de la bagarre.
And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Il est sans fin ce show. C'est tant mieux, hein, mais... Ça va, ça a l'air bien. Les Pokémon avec les mitraillettes. Non mais please. Allez. C'est merveilleux. Regarde-les, ils sont tout mignons et ils ont des armes de bourrin. Excusez-moi, je viens d'éterner. Oh, c'est l'émotion. J'attaque. Grenade frag. Ah, la musique. Il y a une autre petite période Black Desert, hein. Mais attends, il faut un nouveau truc dans Black Desert Online? Mais c'est pas censé être sur la suite, là? Un nouveau bonhomme? Je sais pas, on va voir. La dernière en date, c'était la barbare, là, la viking. Ok. Ah, je savais pas.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
C'est ce gars.
It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth.
C'est pour nous, Vint. Un jour, on casse du caillou.
Yet the greatest treasure
Ils ont fait
remains
notre
out of
jeu
our
ultime.
reach. Moria.
Un jeu de billard. Let's go. Granit.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back.
Imagine, on ferait des empires dans le caillou. Bah pourquoi pas? En vrai. Ah, pub. Ils ont de la chance, hein, je vais la rediffuser leur pub du coup. J'ai des allergies. J'ai l'allergie.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Bon. Déjà, je jouais plus sur mobile, avec Honkai, j'ai un peu plus joué sur mobile. Finalement. Donc c'est quand même une galère pour se déplacer, pour... Bon. On a des jolies cinématiques, des bonhommes moches. C'est dans tous les sens là.
Free registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy XVI prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Il a pas dit rien. Bah écoute, ça fait plaisir effectivement.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Ah, ça nous avait hype, je me souviens. Ouais. Ça nous avait hype.
We end suffering for those who live.
Ah, c'est vraiment pas bon hein, le Perry Energize là.
We bring closure.
Ah, ils peuvent dire que c'est bio, hein. C'est dégueulasse.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice.
Ça va aller vrai.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Ouais, ça a l'air pas mal. Je me rappelle qu'on joue à Lies of P après la présentation. Sauf qu'il y en a une autre juste derrière. Le truc indé, donc on va peut-être la suivre aussi. Et après on jouera à Lies of P.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Manishers, ouais. C'est
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。
De quoi, à cause du Perrier? Mais j'ai rien.
何があった？お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ。これから起きることは。
T'as fait tous les donjons à la base, mais.
全部お前らの選んだ。
Franchement, je te dis, hier, pendant mon run, je suis tombée sur un truc, je suis sûre que je suis jamais tombée dessus avec mon principal alors que j'ai fait plein de fois. Mais du coup, c'est le même gameplay que Judgment, ça. Ou Ishi, ou ce genre de choses. Bah, on dirait Yakuza, mais c'est pas Yakuza, si. Oh là, on est sûr, hein.
俺に名はない。
Ah si. Bah c'est bien comme Ishin alors. Avec les dragons. Voilà. J'ai vu que ça me faisait penser à Ishin. Sauf que c'est pas Ishin mais...
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
C'est ici que j'ai découvert le
Change username to just Stan.
Désolé.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here.
Je pense qu'il y en a dans les donjons, bref. J'en ai eu un hier, je crois, en donjon. C'est quoi ça? J'ai joué à plein de jeux du coup là. Et en même temps, je suis à fond sur Diablo.
2 months and 17 days.
Est-ce qu'il y a des trucs méchants?
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
Alors, les méchants.
Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Stan! Are you there?
Beau.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Regarde. Du coup, j'ai pas avancé mon perso depuis le passage en donjon tier 3. Faut que je le taffe quand même.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
C'est Le Mans qu'il a dit. J'ai entendu Lima. C'est vrai que la PS2 que j'avais gagnée à l'époque, je l'avais gagnée à Roland Garros, un concours où il fallait faire le meilleur score. Il y en avait une par jour à gagner. C'était une PlayStation spéciale. Alors elle ressemblait à la PlayStation classique gris métallisé, mais c'était couleur de voiture de luxe, un truc comme ça. Et en fait elle n'était pas faite de la même façon au niveau du revêtement. New goodies.
Here it is.
Par contre, ça c'est moche.
Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre, like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Comment ça va, Goodies? Comment ça va, Warcraft?
Life in Azoria's been treating me well.
Lies of P? Ouais, juste après. Enfin, après, il y a encore un truc, un dé. Et après, on ira sur Lies of P. Je commence déjà à fatiguer, c'est compliqué. Mais... Alors, si c'était le cas, ce serait annoncé dimanche. Pas là.
But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Bah oui, ça pourrait être bien.
As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
En plus, ça va bien, des bisous. J'espère que ça va bien avec le petit chien.
Promise variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap.
C'est tout l'intérêt, ces gars. C'est tout l'intérêt. Pourquoi ils ont crié comme ça, là? Eh oh, on s'entend plus, là.
Best mobile game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been
exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Je serai sur place à Paris.
And some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. but you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
Fond, hein?
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
I love the enthusiasm.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes...
Yes.
Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
C'était mignon. Y'a pas de gens qui jouent à Snap
Immortals of
parfois, j'ai
Avium
bien
from
aimé.
EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite
Ah,
Wild.
c'est peut-être qu'il est pas
Now, if you're
sorti
looking for
celui-là.
the
Si, il est
smartest way to
sorti.
level up your gaming
J'ai vu
this
des gens en
summer,
parler, je crois.
compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Today. Kabam. Moi, je veux travailler là-bas. Travailler où? Kabam. Arthur?
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Semblerait. C'est Arthur. J'ai le début. C'était un passe combat. Je rentrais. J'ai déménagé, récupéré internet. Fait 2 mois et demi après. Ah. Ah, c'est ça l'horreur, tiens. Bon, un chevalier avec une épée, quoi. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas grand chose à... Je pense pas qu'ils aient creusé beaucoup.
Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell,
Bien aimé Snap.
and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Installé, toujours pas testé. Ah bah, c'est le moment. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est Fortnite, ça, c'est ça, non? Ouais. J'ai vu qu'il y a des poulets dans Fortnite maintenant. Ah non, c'est pas Fortnite. J'ai cru. Si. Ah, c'était Unreal. Je sais bizarre, c'est Fortnite, c'est pas Fortnite, c'est Fortnite, c'est pas Fortnite.
Steve, seriously? You
don't stand a chance.
C'est vraiment fait des poulets dans moi ça me tue.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Il est tout mignon le personnage.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they have contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service costs.
J'espère que ce soit pas une vieille simulation VR cette fois-ci. Et tout ça, c'est des trucs mobiles, du coup.
Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it.
Je connais pas. C'est quoi Peacock? Encore une autre plateforme.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your
Ah, ça j'avais compris.
I'm here again.
Mais c'est juste la première fois que je vois ce nom.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
No.
You're coming with me.
Marrant, mais peut-être en prison. Faut voir si ça s'essouffle pas, quoi.
I will become legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Il est 22h30. Ça ne terminera jamais.
Game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, he sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Bonjour. Là, pour le coup, il ressemble le personnage en jeu au gars.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir. Prepare to repel boarders! Airship's got a toxic! Action station! Action station!
C'est pas mal ça comme séquence.
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Faut voir. Est-ce que c'était pas un peu mou là niveau quand il se bat? Ben, ça va hein mais... Ouais. Ouais si. J'ai bien aimé en tout cas la séquence, la transi avec la phase de gameplay. Ah, ça c'est pas mal aussi le tir là. Ça me plaît plus déjà. Ouais, ça c'est bien.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Et j'en suis présent. Ne raconte pas des bêtises. Beaucoup sont en train de jouer à côté. Ils forment leur perso sur Diablo. Je le sais.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
son dessus. Il va y avoir des dinos ou il y a déjà? Et du coup, ouais, c'est proportionnel. On est une centaine, vous êtes une quinzaine à parler. Quand il y a 1000 personnes, il y a environ 150 personnes qui parlent. C'est proportionnel. Transformers, nous soyons fous! Non, non, pas les explosions. Explosion de poison. Attends, c'est pas Lint. J'ai vu le trailer de... Quand j'ai vu le trailer du prochain Fast and Furious, j'ai pensé qu'à ton imitation. C'était vraiment ça en plus. La voiture à la bagarre. Exactement comme dans les cassos.
That gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of
Avec
our
les slims là,
star.
ouais.
The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him.
Mais avec des habits pas à sa taille.
He's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Je me rappelle quand on était dans les débats. Quel est votre préféré entre elle et l'autre?
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and
Faut voir
greatest.
selon le planning, Valou.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Je pense qu'il faudrait refaire le précédent dans ce cas. Nuage. Barretto.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
En même temps, le col roulé, est-ce que c'est pas déjà
those you fear, those you love.
Une création des enfers. Qui aime avoir un truc comme ça?
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Ah ouais? C'est parce que je suis pas là, ils font des maintenances. Un tout disque.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer, on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Salut, Jeff. Salut, salut. Bon, bah, c'était sympathique. Il y a eu quelques trucs sympas. Écoutez, je pense que je vais en faire un petit rediff. Ouais. Et bah, du coup, pour les gens qui regardent rediff, n'hésitez pas à me dire ce qui vous a plu. Est-ce qu'il y a des choses qui vous ont hype? Franchement, il y a eu des petits trucs qu'on a retenus. Mais il y avait des choses qu'on avait déjà retenues d'avant, du coup. J'essaie de faire le chemin inverse, là. C'est dur de se rappeler de ce qui m'a hype et tout. Mais en tout cas, comme toujours, pas mal de projets. Si, il va y avoir du coup Alan Wake 2. On a revu du Baldur's Gate. Il y a Path of Exile 2, ouais, ça, en vrai, de ouf. Le FF à la fin, ouais, mais il y a ce côté où on savait que ça allait arriver, quoi. Tu vois, je suis pas en mode no way. C'est genre, ils avaient fait la moitié. Tu t'attends à voir la deuxième moitié, quoi. Un jour. Mais c'est cool, hein, attention. Hein. Et je pense qu'il faudra qu'on refasse tout. Ce sera plus cohérent, un vrai gros let's play qui reprend l'intégralité, ce sera pas mal. Spider-Man. Je sais que beaucoup de gens sont très hype par Spider-Man. Moi, quand je joue au jeu Spider-Man, j'ai pas non plus... Tu vois, je passe pas un mauvais moment, mais je suis pas... Mais je pense que c'est parce que je suis pas non plus... Peut-être il faut être archi fan de base de Spider-Man. Peut-être quelque chose comme ça, quoi. Pourtant, je regardais les dessins animés quand j'étais petite de Spider-Man, ce genre de choses, mais voilà. Je suis pas plus hype que ça par le jeu. Et m'en voulez pas pour ça. C'est pas grave, hein. Ça vous empêchera pas d'y jouer. Y a aucun souci. Non, on va aller casser du caillou dans la mine, Lint. N'oublie pas. N'oublie pas.